Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I thought I would get ready with you guys again. Today for work I have to do a more natural beauty, kind of glowy sort of look. So I thought I would do a wing because a wing isn't that dramatic. I mean, with these eyelashes it kind of looks like a little bit more dramatic. A wing is something that I'm not overly the best at, especially bold dramatic wings. This one's not too bad, but yeah. If you want to learn some tips and tricks on how to do wings and how to do anything that I put on my face today, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off today with my eyes. So I'm going to take the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer, and I'm going to put this all over my eyelids because, you know, you got to prime those eyelids. Priming your eyelids will ensure that the shadow stays longer, looks more vibrant, doesn't crease as much. I do have my smoothie today. Today I have kale, I have spinach, I have orange, I have grapefruit, I have strawberries, a cup of like random fruit, so a little bit of peaches and stuff like that. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of my Ultra HD concealer to kind of even everything out so that it's nice and even and nice and bright. None of my veins are showing through, none of my darkness is showing through, that kind of idea. Real quickly with my face powder, this is the Sephora Baked Foundation. I'm just gonna go in and set that so that way I can go in with a crease color. For the last couple days, I've just been using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. This palette is gorgeous. I used to use it like a long time ago. Obviously, I've hit pan on this color, but these two colors, the two colors on the sides, I like to mix together. It just helps give you, you know, a little bit of definition, but nothing too dramatic. So when you're doing a wing, you want to make sure that you're looking at yourself straight ahead in the mirror because you don't talk to people like this all day, like, hey, how are you doing? No. You talk to people straight on, so you want your wing to look its best straight on. Obviously, you can tell that I have a little bit of a hood. So I have a crease right here. So I have to definitely be mindful of that. Once I get this eye, I have to kind of measure and make sure that this one's even with it. I used to be so self-conscious about doing wings because I was like, oh my god, they never come out perfect, but nobody ever notices. As long as they're not like 100% totally wonky, nobody really notices if your wing's off or not. So don't be afraid to do a wing if you don't think that you can make it like 100% perfect because nobody's gonna notice anyways. I'm gonna take this NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner and I'm going to just start drawing that wing. Now when I do liner, I don't like to bring it all the way into my inner corner because I don't have a lot of lid space and I find that when I do that, I take away some of my space. My eyes don't look good when I have a lot of dark makeup in my inner corners, in my opinion. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people like pull their eyes to do their makeup. All you're doing is aging yourself. So if you're out there and you're pulling your eye, try to train yourself not to do that because you're just aging yourself and your skin is getting looser and looser. And I see women all the time that have like really saggy skin and when they go to do their eyeliner, they pull their skin and I'm like, that's why your skin's so saggy there because you pull it so much. If you have to pull it a tiny little bit to get it taut, that's okay. I still wouldn't do that, but that's okay to get like the skin smooth so that you can make the line. But stretching it out so far, oh, I always like hold my hand here so that I'm balanced and steady, but I never pull the skin. And I just go little by little by little until I get it where I want it. So now I'm going to take my Legend Waterline pencil by Urban Decay and I'm going to put this in my tight line. So I'm putting this all over in my tight line like this. I feel like when you have a wing liner, this is very necessary because you want your liner to be black and you want it to be sharp and you want it to be, you know, polished. And if you can see the skin underneath, I just feel like it's not as black and polished. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to do my face makeup. And recently I've been using, I just got the Makeup Forever new Water Blend foundation. So I've been using that in 225 and then I've been using the Y255 in the Makeup Forever HD. I've been mixing both because that's just how I do. 2 pumps of the HD versus 1 pump of the water blend, especially today because I want to have a nice dewy look. And this gives me that. This gives me nice, like a nice glowy sort of natural looking skin. So again, I'm using my Sephora 55.5 brush to just dab everything on. Now you can see that with my foundation on, the color that I used on my crease is just popping a little bit more. It looks beautiful. Because my red skin isn't taking away from it. I'm gonna go back with the Makeup Forever HD concealer that I used on my lids and put that underneath my eyes, as well as a little bit on my forehead, down my nose for that extra coverage, the side here where I get red, maybe a little bit on the chin, because why not? Have you guys heard that new song by JoJo? Boy, don't be killing my, boy, don't be killing my vibe. My vibe, oh my vibe. Such a good song. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it right now. Now I'm gonna go in with my Cover FX. Ooh. Cover FX G20. This is the Pressed Mineral Foundation. I'm gonna go in with this to set my makeup, and then I'm gonna go in with my Sephora powder to finish my makeup. At least now my face and my neck are the same color. That's always a goal. Now I'm gonna go back in with the Ambient Hourglass palette and my A22 brush from Anastasia. And I'm gonna take the Ambient palette, the outer two colors that I have been using, and I'm going to put those on my cheekbones. I deposit most of the color there. And then I'll smile and kind of lift it and blend it up. So just a little bit of that to give me a little bit more definition, because who doesn't want more definition? Now that I have that, I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of blush, nothing too much. Like I have been using in my last couple of videos, Exposed by Tarte is just a really pretty, beautiful, natural blush color. I like it because you don't have to worry about adding too much at once. Just gonna focus it on the outer corner of my cheek, the outer half of the ball of my cheek. And since I'm supposed to be extra glowy today, I'm gonna go in with my beloved Champagne Pop. Champagne Poppy. My poor Champagne Pop has seen better days. I dropped it once, you guys, so if you have Champagne Pop out there, do not drop it. I repeat, do not drop it. And with Champagne Pop, I'm also gonna take it right here in my tear duct. Now we're nice and glowy. Ooh la la. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this Essence pencil. I got it like years ago. It is just the darkest brown. I'm gonna use that to fill in my eyebrows. I've been doing this lately just because it's really fast. On my last video, somebody had commented about like tips and stuff for doing your eyebrows. So yeah, I just quickly kind of fill that in like that. And then I take an angled brush. This is from the classic line Sephora, the number 90. But any angled brush. And then I literally just use the brush to smooth the product. I'll go in with a really tiny eyebrow pencil. This is the Brow Wiz. This is number dark brown by Anastasia. You've all seen the Brow Wiz before. And I'll use the Brow Wiz to kind of just sharpen up the lines a little bit, because I definitely am a person that likes a sharp eyebrow. It's very important to step back and kind of look at what you have. Up close you might think, oh my god, it's the best eyebrow I've ever done. And you step back and you're like, whoa sister, no. Then I go in with this. This is the, it's actually the primer, the mascara primer by Benefit. It's like a dark brown kind of color, like a black brown. And I like it actually better than the Gimme Brow, so I've been using it a lot lately. When it comes to brows, you know what you like, you have to do what you like. You have to be you have to be bold, and you can't let anybody tell you anything different. So many people have been like, oh, your eyebrows are too dark, or oh, why don't you blend out those lines a little bit more? I'm like, So I'm gonna go back in with that Ambient Lighting palette, and I'm gonna take those two colors again and throw a little bit just under my eye. really just to help these creases that are under there. To give a little bit more definition as well, I suppose. Actually, I'm going to take my really small number 92. It's just a really small pointy kind of brush. And I'm going to take the color Stylin' in the Tarteist Pro To Go palette. This is dark chocolatey brown kind of color. And I'm gonna bring that underneath just to kind of help with the wing. So that way my wing looks kind of like it's connected. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite lashes, the only lashes that I really ever use, which are the Sephora Flirt Lashes. I love them so much, you guys. Is it gonna be easy today? Who knows? That was easy, except for the fact that that was the wrong eye. Okay. I swear, sometimes I believe I'm dyslexic. So, let's try the eyelash on the right eye and see if it's just as easy today. I knew something was too good to be true and for the other eye. Okay, wasn't bad, wasn't bad. You guys, I think I'm just getting pretty good at this. I think it's because I'm getting used to this actual lash itself. I feel like if I were to try like a different style of lash, it might not be as easy. And this is probably my 6th or 7th time using these lashes, and they're still in really good condition because I haven't really been putting mascara on them and I haven't been washing them or anything. So they are still pretty dang good, I would say. If you are out there and you are struggling with lashes, trust me, just practice and you will get better, because I literally would say to myself, I'm never gonna be good at lashes. I will never be able to get it. I will never be able to get lashes. And now look at me, like, I still have difficulty and it still takes me a little bit. It probably took me, oh, it only took me about like 5 minutes to put those on. And the last thing I'm going to do before I do lips is the Highbrow Benefit Pencil. Again, it's for your eyebrows, so I don't necessarily recommend this because if you get an eye infection, I'm not taking the blame for it and I apologize. But I love to use it in my waterline like this to really just open up the eye area. Okay, so this is the finished look. What you guys think? I went ahead and put a little bit of a lip on. So this is the Sephora This is the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner. This is the color number 2, Nothing But Nude. So it's just a nice warm nude color that again complements the look, the warmth of the look, the color of my eyes. This is how I achieve a wing liner. Now, I'm not somebody that wears a wing liner very often just because I think, again, it's something that I'm not overly like that good at. So it takes me a little bit of time to do it. And so if I'm doing a wing liner, I won't do anything too dramatic with the eyeshadow, because if I screw up, I don't want to have taken all that time for the eyeshadow and then have to take it all off because of the wing liner. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys had fun getting ready with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!